The Love Talk Show on Liberty Radio.
Let's learn to love. Love Talk Show.
We came from the altar, the place where we were praying on your behalf, crying out in order for you to have or to see the justice of God to be performed in your life. And I do believe that this justice will be performed because you are walking also on this justice. Your actions are also revealing this justice. Your faith on the altar that is being revealed through the manifestation of your faith is also being righteous through your actions. And Andrea, we could watch, you were talking, although they couldn't hear, you were talking about the testimony of today's program, 10 p.m. And the man was giving the testimony. He spoke about Love Life, spoke about the app, spoke about the love therapy, spoke about his marriage, and today his life is transformed.
So good evening, everyone. Yes, you couldn't hear us before, so sorry, technical issues. But the testimony that we've heard today was even a preparation for this program, because he was talking about one of the tools or two of the tools to bulletproof relationships. So he spoke about participating from the love therapy and also the app. We're talking about myths and facts, and it has been a huge myth that I can't find anyone through the app, there's no one for me, but I believe that we overcame that already,
Yeah,
right?
we are
because
already clarifying
our
this.
students, the love therapy students, they really trust and
They are
believe
learning how to love
intelligently. Our students are really
well,
good.
I would like to hear from you here what your thoughts concerning to the way to protect a relationship. What are the characteristics? You were watching the video, the report. The report gave us a few ideas. So I would like to hear from you what you think that, in your opinion, is a way for bulletproof a relationship. Regardless if you are single or you are married, if you are in your first months of marriage, or if you have been married for 50, 60 years, share with us what your thoughts concerning to this are. Because today's theme is how to have a bulletproof relationship. And there's one thing that comes, in my opinion, above all, and is crucial, fundamental, which is the truth. There's no relationship that can be protected if there is no truth in between. If truth is not there, my dear friend, the person can look at you, your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, doesn't matter, can look at you as a very good person, and admire you for your qualities, and acknowledge that you have many talents. But the day, and you need to pay attention to this, the day that your spouse, your partner, your boyfriend or girlfriend notice that you are not a person who live by truth, the truth is not walking with you wherever you go, my dear friend, all these characteristics and all these talents and all these qualities, they'll start fall one by one, and uncovering this ugly characteristic that is inside of those who are lying, those who are not living by the truth. You know, the truth, in my opinion, is fundamental, because perfect no one is, but the truth, if I start And if I continue in a relationship, and I am in a relationship where there's no truth, my dear friend, it's impossible for you to overcome it. Because after this, Andrea, after this, if a person finds out, everything else collapses. Everything else that was built will collapse, because the person has the right to question, to put a question mark. So, and this, and this, and this, and that, was this true? Because now that I found out this person was lying, maybe this wasn't true too. So I would like to hear from you. We have here, Andrea, already some people commenting. We have Tunis from Catford saying transparency. Elena Canina also says transparency. Hortensia from Plasto agrees also transparency. Janine from Stratford says practice what we learn in the love therapy and make the love therapy meeting so important as Sunday morning. Charlene from Kilburn says Chanel from Kilburn, to make sure you date and marry the person that is in the same faith as you, so that God is the center. Janine also says Janine says sincerity. Principles and morals is Bruno's opinion. Tunis from Catford put here trust. Also dialogue, communication.
Says Janine.
Janine. Chantal, accountability, transparency and trust. Forgiveness, someone who is anonymous says. Chanel from Kilburn says good character and well-mannered. Transparency is indeed important, coming from both parts, but also acknowledging your partner, treating with care and respect, says Jackie. Honesty, again from anonymous, and transparency, communication and respect is fundamental for the relationship to be strong between both individuals, to work closely together, says Tobias from Woolwich. And Tara, that is connected from Plus. So, Andrea, in your opinion?
In my opinion, I would say, of course, trust and truth, they walk together, because if someone is lying, someone is not walking in the truth, we can't trust. But also, one thing that we see that it's missing, not only in couples, but relationships overall, and also family, amongst families, households, it's communication. So, because nowadays we have so easy access to technology, and like I was talking to someone this week, and I was telling the person that the phone is an extension of our arm, and the people, they are connected with something all the time, but they are not connecting to people all the time. And that's something that is really damaging relationships. And of course, because we are talking about love life and relationships and marriage,
relationship,
and to bulletproof a relationship, that's a way not to bulletproof a relationship, when you are all the time connected to everything and to everyone except your loved one, except your partner. Because when we communicate, we can clarify things, we can talk about everything that is going on within you, you can talk about everything that is going on between you, things that happen throughout the day. Today I was listening to someone talking about the Word of God, and something very important that caught my attention. Every day we need to shower, we need to have a bath, we need to twice a day at least. Why? Because we listen, because we walk outside and everything is so dirty. Even if you cannot see, it looks like your clothes are clean, but they are actually not. And that's what happened with relationships. Every day, you say something that you shouldn't, you listen to something that you shouldn't, and you need to clarify things. So within you must be cleansed, but you also need communication in order to, because we have misunderstandings. So you have to sit down, clarify things, talk with the person, and that's how we are going to get to know each other and to sort things out.
Yeah, communication helps you to understand that the other person is not always understanding what you meant or what you were trying to express with your body language or with a sign or with your humor or lack of humor. When you communicate, you end up expressing what really happens within you. Mm-hmm. Well, we have Chego saying here, making time to talk about things, as you were saying. So you are always in the same page and not
bottling things up.
Tara said communication is also the reason or the key to a relationship. Commitment, someone says here. And we have Mirembe from Acne that is connected. Well, another thing, because we are talking about bulletproofing our relationship, we spoke about the truth, we spoke about the communication,
transparency.
I agree with the majority of you, or better, with you all. Communication, transparency, commitment, trust,
character,
all of these. Someone spoke here about the love therapy seminars. I agree with all of you completely, 100%. I just want to share something, is the care, the way you are taking care of your partner. It's not a matter of spoiling. It's not a matter of doing everything that your partner wants. It's not a matter for you to, I'm praising this person. No, but listen to me. If you choose someone for you to live with for forever, it's because you have given your word that you would take care of this man, this woman. You said that you would do. Otherwise, that person would never marry you, would never accept to live with you for the rest of his or her days. If they came and they accepted you as their partner, their spouse, it's because you gave your word and you said, I will take care of you. Somehow I will be there for you. No one would marry someone else, knowing that okay, you will mistreat me, you will disrespect me, you will not take care of me. So good, let's get married. No, it doesn't work like this. So the way of taking care, my dear friend, I'm not talking about you would like to be taken care by someone. I'm talking you doing it. And when you have to do it, you have to do it not being selfish. Because one of the things that corrupts and destroys a relationship is the fact of you not taking care with the needs of your partner, with the needs of your spouse. And you want your spouse to help you in taking care of your needs. And you throw a tantrum, I'm sorry when I'm saying this, when your spouse is not paying attention to your needs and the things that you are going through. When at the end, the commitment came from both. And you cannot change your partner, you cannot force your partner doing something, but you have a commitment with your own words. You have a commitment with your own vows. You said, you promised that you would take care. And this is what you have to do. And when you are doing this, Andrea, you, me, or whoever does it, I really believe this person, we are bulletproofing our marriage or the relationship.
And we can't grow weary of doing good, because we will reap if we persevere, and that goes for everything. And we are talking about relationships. Don't grow weary of doing good. Although maybe you are living with someone that is not on the altar together with you, not in the same faith, but don't grow weary. Keep on doing good. It's hard, it's difficult, but that is called serving. And if you don't get tired, you will reap the good fruit. That's why it's so important, like someone said, the love therapy, the singles hour if you are single, because you will learn how to serve before being served, and wanting to love someone first before someone starts loving you. You will be ready. And we will have the love walk very, very soon coming up, the love walk. So stay tuned. All of these are ways to bulletproof relationships.
Yes, and I know, and it's common for us to hear, and sometimes we don't hear these words, but we see people's expression when we talk about this kind of commitment. And some people who are extremely emotional, hi Peter, you are killing my dream of being happy in my love life. You are destroying this dream that I have in being happy in my love life. No, I'm not killing it. It's exactly the opposite. I'm trying to help you in understanding what takes you there, because everything that is good has a price. My dear friend, for you to have something nice, for you to have something good, or for you to have something extremely good, there's a price. And the more valuable this thing is, more expensive will be. And I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about effort. I'm talking about dedication. I'm talking about care. I'm talking about the truth. I'm talking about the commitment. I'm talking about the transparency. I'm talking about all these things. And all this together is the price for you to bulletproof your relationship.
And Edir is reminding us, we were talking about ways to bulletproof relationships, and you can start by preparing yourself to enter a relationship by getting to know someone. Where and when?
We are going to talk about this later on.
Later on.
Well, let's watch what
tuned.
people are commenting about the love therapy when they are coming out of the seminar.
What would you say your love life was like before? How did you think about relationships and love before you started attending?
My view on relationships, it was very disturbing, I would say, as in the way I would think about them wasn't the right way. But now since I've attended, I've had an understanding, and not just relationships as in having a spouse, a partner, but also inside of my family and at home as well. So
what would you say is the biggest change that you've seen within yourself since you started attending the love therapy?
since I started attending love therapy, the biggest change I've seen within myself, number one is not to rush my love life, and number two is also the way I conduct myself and being more of an example at home. So for example, right, the way we might be here, at the church, learning about love might not be the same image that we had before. So now that I've come I'm able to take away the message that I'm receiving here and also apply it when I'm at home.
And what would you say is something that you are now looking for in a future partner? What kind of characteristics or qualities should they have?
Someone that's a helper, someone that's able to support me even through my lowest times, whether that's passing me a word of faith or giving words of encouragement, and someone who knows me well enough to, even when I don't say certain things, they always know when something's going on, so things like that.
And what would you say to somebody that hasn't started attending the love therapy as of yet? What kind of things would you say they're missing out on?
Start attending love therapy, because the same way how my mind was corrupted in a way or different before I started attending is the same way a lot of people's minds are also. So when they come and attend love therapy, even though you may be single or you may not have that partner, you're still able to take away what you get from love therapy and apply it to your family and your loved ones at home.
What stood out to you today the most from the love therapy seminar?
Today was, how do I add value into someone else's life? So for example, I met you when you asked me the question before. I mentioned I'd want someone who's able to support me and help me. So how do I add value into my partner or my family members to be a provider? Because I want to be a provider to my spouse. I want to be a provider to my mum, my family, and yeah, just really support them. And that's the main thing I took from today. So yeah.
So this is what people are receiving. It's not a brainwash, is an understanding of what can be done, because you have been exposed to so many wrong ideas that you end up accepting these wrong ideas as the right ones. So God gave us the intelligence for us to understand, see what is the best thing, and what will make us able not to have a good sensation or a good pleasure, but to have happiness out of it, and to, bear these fruits for the rest of our lives. Andrea, you were talking about what can we start doing now. So this coming Thursday we have the singles hour at 7 p.m. And the singles hour is nothing more, nothing less than a great opportunity that singles are having, regardless of the age, regardless if you say I'm a widow, I'm divorced, I've been single for a long period of time, I was in a relationship but I'm not anymore, or I never been in a relationship. Well, the event is called Singles Hour, and is for all those who are single at the moment. It doesn't matter what your past was, what the relationship you had before was. It's a moment that you will learn. It's not magic, it's action. And by the title, by the theme of this this singles hour, you can already have a small idea what we are going to talk about. Things are not coming from the sky just because you desire them. It's not only closing your eyes and I desire this so much and will happen, because will not. It's investment, it's work, it's dedication.
We can't say that we want something so much and then just cross our arms and wait for it to fall from the sky. We have been learning this also in our journey of faith that we are participating at 10 p.m. So it's not magic. Things, they don't just come because we are good people, because we've never done anything wrong to someone. No, they come because we act. If you want to lose weight, what do you have to do? Stay home and sleep all day long? Of course not. You have to exercise and you have to stop eating also what's not that healthy. So it's not magic.
Seriously?
It's not seriously. Chocolate, cakes, yes, that's the way. So it's not magic, it's action.
Well, so you already know what to do. If you are coming, put on the best clothes you have. And when I say the best clothes, please don't misunderstand me. I'm not talking about brands. I'm talking about the best that you have. If you have to come directly from your workplace, please don't be this an impediment for you not to come. Come directly from your workplace, because what counts is for you to be here. Because you being here, you are giving God reasons to bless you. It's not your clothes, or won't be your clothes, that will make you being blessed or not. Pay your effort or make your effort, and for sure God will see it. And straight after the singles hour, we are going to have the love therapy that will start 8 p.m. where Bishop James is going to pray on your behalf and is going to give you tools and I can even say conditions for you to fight against the difficulties of life, and to empower you, to make you able to face any kind of obstacle and to build a better life emotionally, or we are talking about love life. This coming Thursday at 8 p.m. Well, we are already at the end of our program. Tomorrow We are coming back with another Love Talk show.
Love Talk Show, showing you one more video of our precious Love Team members and also answering questions.
Who is going to be tomorrow?
Surprise. You have to tune in tomorrow at 10:30. It was a pleasure to be with you.
Tomorrow, the one that will be on the video will be also connected via conference with us.
Stay tuned. I didn't know about that. That's another surprise.
The person also doesn't know.
So wait for the call.
We will still talk to them. May God bless you all. See you tomorrow, 10:30 p.m. because we are coming straight from the altar. Bye bye.